about them. The Thunder, they have 63 wins on the season. That's their most since the franchise moved to Oklahoma City in 2008-2009. But the dominance does not stop there. They're on pace to shatter the record for the highest points per game differential in NBA history. And with a double-digit win tonight, they could match the 71-72 Lakers for the most victories by at least 10 points in NBA history. And one key factor for them, it's once Oklahoma City gets rolling, they're pretty hard to stop. OKC has gone on a run of 15 points or more 17 times, the most by any team in the last 25 years. And still, with all those stats as background, I hear Kendrick Perkins, he spies something.
I'm Kendrick Perkins, better known as Big Perk, and nothing gets past me.
Freeze!
Just when you thought it did get past me, there I am. I spy a problem. I spy it all. Carry the hell on. Hello, world. Damn it, you know I'm always looking, and I do spy a problem. A big problem for the rest of the league and the Western Conference, and it's two bigs for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Chet Holmgren and Isaiah Hartenstein. And I want y'all to see this because I love this right here. Two high IQ bigs. Look at Chet Holmgren right here in this pick and roll. Look at Isaiah Hartenstein playing this dunker spot. Big to big passing on the same target with the chemistry. Lob to the basket. He go up, he snatch the screws out the rim. Now we run this next clip. Reverse the roles. Chet Holmgren. SGA can't get open. Little quick handoff, rescreen. Look at Chet in his corner. He could have stayed there for the tray ball because he shoot the three well. Instead, he eases in. He sees the defender, Isaiah Hartenstein, lobs it up to him to the basket. When these two are played together, the Thunder are 14-2 this season, which is going to cause big problems for the rest of the league, especially the Western Conference. It's the reason the Lakers, LeBron James, then wanted to go out and get a center.
Well, that's right, Burke. The Thunder, they have a chance to win 70 games this season. That's something only the 2015-16 Warriors, the 95-96 Bulls have done in NBA history. And according to ESPN Analytics, they have a 20% shot to join that group. So, Mr. Wilbon, we have laid out the stats. We have spied the reasons. We see this OKC, the company they could potentially be joining here. You are our resident historian. And before you give
Just
that look,
means I'm old.
You were going to say that.
You're calling me old, Malika.
I'm not telling you that you need to tell us to get off the lawn. But can you put into context just how special this team is?
Yeah, you mentioned only those two teams have done it.
Yeah.
Even 67, 68 wins get you into a rare club. And the teams that win 67 or 68, they don't disappoint, okay? Dirk's Mavericks did one year, and the Spurs did that same year that the Warriors, won 73. The Spurs were disappointing, but it just 90% of the time. The teams that win 67, 68 games, Perk, they're getting at least to the conference finals, usually to the finals. I don't see anything this team is lacking, but you guys have been with me enough to know I worry about one thing. Have you been crushed enough in the postseason to get over that feeling, to navigate what comes? There's only a few players in the history of the NBA that have never had to deal with that. Okay, so Bill Russell, Magic Johnson, Tim Duncan, that's about it. Michael Jordan had to deal with it, the Kobe, LeBron, they've all dealt with that sort of disappointment. The Thunder has not yet. Yes, they lost a close series last year to Dallas that could have gotten them one step further. But now that they're at this point with expectations, that's it. It's not strategic. It's not personnel. It's not ability to play varied styles. There are no weaknesses, as Perk likes to say, as he said on PTI earlier today. They check all the boxes: size, depth, everything. Emotionally, where are they now that they're going to be the team expected, Malika, after they win? I don't think they're going to get to 70. I think they're going to go 5-2 in those final 8,
right,
and get to 67, 68 games. Where, when they are the favorite, how's that going to play?
There's never been really a moment this season, save for maybe the game that doesn't even count in the standings or statistics in the NBA Cup championship, that there was a moment where you said, okay, this team wasn't going to be historic. But the thing about great regular season teams, they only get the denotation of the greatest regular season teams ever if they don't go on to do what they're supposed to in the postseason. Exactly. Ask the Golden State Warriors, greatest regular season of all time, and yet they weren't able to complete the mission.
No, I'm with you on that, but they were missing Chet Holmgren in the in-season tournament, right, which is a huge factor. But I will say this team going to the NBA Finals. They're winning the West. Matter of fact, I don't think it's going to even be a team that's going to challenge them past 6 games in a series. And I'm going to go out on the limb and say this. This is the best Thunder team ever. This is the best,
including yours.
This is the best Thunder team ever. They're deeper than the Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean, Gulf of Mexico, however you want to call it. Yes, they have a superstar in SGA. Yes, they have a young all-star in Jalen Williams. Yes, Chet Holmgren, Isaiah Hartenstein. But when you have guys like Aaron Wiggins that could come in off the bench and hit you for 40, or you have a guy like, Isaiah Joe that can hit you for 30, you working with something. Luke Dort, by the way, should be in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year.
Absolutely.
There you go.
I love this one. The Thunder, they have 63 wins. No one else in the West even has 50. That's how much they have separated themselves from the
I'm on fire. The NBA over here.